Hello everybody on YouTube and all the NHL lovers out there. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my picks for the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Check it out. First off, let me apologize for my absence last few days because I had a family emergency going on. I had to take care of that and things like that, etc., because I had a family member rush to the hospital and things like that. All of a sudden, I was going to rehab and things like that. I had to take care of all that and all the paperwork and things like that going on and things like that. At least I don't have the coronavirus, so that's a good thing. And so that's really all I got. So, anyways, back to the coronavirus thing in a minute. So, anyway, so that's what I wanted to do. I want to apologize. First off, I'm going to kick things off about the round robin. I picked the Bruins number 1, Tampa Bay number 2, Philadelphia number 3, and Washington number 4. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case for that one. Number 1 is Philadelphia. Number 2 is Tampa Bay, which I believe I got that one right. Yes, I did. And Philadelphia was, and that was number 3 I got, but I Washington number 3, and number 4 is Boston. So I completely screwed up on the Eastern Conference on the round robin. We might have judged on that one. But anyways, from the round robin in the Western, I picked St. Louis number 1, Colorado number 2, Vegas number 3, and Dallas number 4. Unfortunately, that didn't work out anyways. Vegas was number 1. I think out of all of them, I think I got Dallas right. Let me check. No, I believe I got Colorado right, so with number 2. So I got the new number 2 rights on that one, Tampa Bay and Colorado, but that was the only thing I got right on both in the round robins. So I screwed up on the round robins, but it is what it is. So let's get rolling with it. Let's start off with the NHL on the Western side. So we're going to do that one. So we're going to start off with Vegas and Chicago. Vegas number 1, Chicago number 8. This is about what's going on with Patrick Kane. There's a lot of questions going on that one, etc. And we don't know what's going to happen. Of course, we got Vegas with Max Pacioretty, who's been playing lights out, which is doing all right. And of course, you got everything else going on with Marc-Andre Fleury from former Penguins goaltender, which is pretty okay at that one. So, anyways, I think with Chicago's case, it's all about what they're going to do right now. And if this is kind of like their last hurrah for Chicago, so I don't know what they're going to do with Patrick Kane this coming off season, everything else. And of course, with Max Pacioretty going in there, I like Vegas going to win this one. In this one, I like Vegas going to be beating Chicago, and I like Vegas in 6 games on that one. Colorado and Arizona in this one. Colorado doing good with Nate McKinnon, who's playing lights out. He had a great year until the pandemic, and he stepped it up really good in the round robin, who was really well in that one. Arizona, they're getting up there in the process. I think they're going to be up in contenders down the road in the next few years. So we'll see how that Arizona's going to do well with the new ownership they just got in there, a new stadium just got in there. It's going to be up there in rebuilding time, but not yet. But I'll tell you this one. This is going to be a good one. It's all about the goaltending in this one. I expect to be high goaltending in this one, in this game. So I like Colorado in this one, in spite of what Nathan McKinnon's been playing. I think he's going to step it up for Colorado in this one. So I like Colorado, the Avalanche, over the Arizona Coyotes. In this one, I believe this is going to be a 5-game series because I like the Avalanche in 5 games. Okay, Dallas and Calgary. All right, this is going to be a good one. It's going to be a shootout in this one, I believe. I think it's going to come down to the 2 of their best players, Tyler Seguin for Dallas, and Calgary for Mark Giovanni, who has been in the league for a very long time, but I believe in his 11th year, I think it was, something like that. Finally get a chance to be in the playoff contentions. No doubt about that one. So I think what's going to happen here, I think who's going to have the best edge in this one, who's going to step up in goaltending. And that's going to be a tough one to do. I think the best goaltender in this one, it's actually Calgary in this one. So people are not talking about that. So Calgary, one of the best goaltenders in the West, I believe. So this is going to be a good shootout for this one. But hey, I think I got an upset with this one. I like Calgary to win this one. In this one, it's going to be a 7-game series. I like Calgary in 7 games over Dallas. I think Tyler Seguin, I think he's not going to plan out as Dallas has hoped to. So, who am I to judge? So, I like that one. So I like Calgary in the 7-game series on that one. And number 4, St. Louis versus I believe number 5 for Vancouver. This is all about the rebuild for Vancouver at this point. I think they're on the same phase as Arizona. I think those two are going to be battling it. So you can see them at number 2 and I believe number 7. Number 1 and 2 in the near future from the West. I think that's what's going to happen with Vancouver as well. Since the Sedins left, they're rebuilding really quickly. That's the only difference with them. Arizona, they're finally rebuilding with the new ownership and a new building and things like that, so it's another differential. But anyways, cut to the chase. Vancouver on the rise from the rebuild since the Sedins. So that's a good step and notch for them, but they're not in playoff contention yet, but maybe down the road. So anyways, with St. Louis, Ryan O'Reilly, you got to give it up what he's doing. You know, I think if I had to pick a guy who in the West who was the best in the round robin, Ryan O'Reilly. So I think he stepped it up where he needed to the most for St. Louis. But even though they were at number 4, which is not, he did play well, despite the fact they lost some of their games on there. Not his fault. I'm not blaming him. But I think they're definitely going to step up on this one. And believe it or not, Vancouver, I think they're going to put up a fight in this one. I really think they do. I really like them, how Vancouver's been playing. They've been playing a lot better than they have in the last recent years since the Sedins left. So I actually like St. Louis because they have a lot of playoff experience, especially from last year. Well, unfortunately, they beat my Bruins in the Stanley Cup Finals, so I got to say that. But I like St. Louis in 7 games. Okay, the Philadelphia Flyers versus the Montreal Canadiens. Philadelphia took the number 1 in the round robin, so they're number 1 in the East. And number 8 is Montreal. What can I say? This is going to be a good one. I believe this is going to be good. We got Philadelphia, Travis Canelli stepping up in that round robin. And Montreal may be the fastest team for it. But I got to say, for Travis Konecny, so he's been stepping up since Oscar LeBloom has been diagnosed with bone cancer, which what I've been hearing, there's a rumor that he may be coming back during that middle of that playoff contention. Let's hope that happens. So if Philadelphia can get that, oh my God, watch out, because Oscar LeBloom, but he's definitely going to be doing that. If for some reason, if Philadelphia and Oscar LeBloom can win a Stanley Cup with him after being diagnosed with sarcoma, and for that, it's a type of bone cancer, and end up winning a Stanley Cup, that's going to be an incredible story to watch. So that's a team you got to look out for. I like Philadelphia in this series, but it's going to be a fight because Montreal is a flying team. They're one of the fastest guys on the ice on both sides end. So I got to like Philadelphia in 7 games on this one, despite the fact that maybe Oscar LeBloom may be coming back from the Edmondson Comer illness. So I think if that's going to be the case, so we'll see. All right. Number 2, Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Columbus Blue Jackets. All right. Tampa Bay got a big blow in the round robin. If anything got hurt in the round robin, it's Tampa Bay. Steven Stamkos got hurt in that, so there's a lot of question marks on that one. So we're going to see how that one goes. And believe it or not, I think Columbus may take advantage of that since Stamkos is coming up. They just made it yesterday. He didn't play because I know that was out. So that was a good scenario on that one. Stamkos, I think if he plays tomorrow, it's a possibility. But I think if I'm Columbus, I'm going to take advantage of that. So I don't know what's going to be the situation for Tampa Bay. Right now it doesn't look good. So I kind of like the upset in this one, despite the fact that Stamkos is out. So if he doesn't play tomorrow or any other day and like that, I think Columbus is going to take it. So I like Columbus in 7 games because Tampa Bay can still put up a fight. No question about that. So Columbus in 7 games. Number 3, the Washington Capitals and the New York Islanders. I'll say this. Washington with Alex Ovechkin, they probably want to go one more round with Alex Ovechkin before they can move on to a new era for Washington. Even though Washington won a Stanley Cup with Alex Ovechkin, they definitely want to make another fight with around for Washington. I'm sure they will, but Matthew Barzali. Ooh. He's playing lights out. We still got Johnny Boychuk, too. He's been playing Hard Knocks, too, but this can go either way, but Arizona, the New York Islanders proved me wrong. I didn't think they were going to make it this far, which I don't think I picked them. Did I pick them right? And I believe I did pick. I think I did pick the. No, let me see. Oh no, I did. I picked the Florida Panthers in that one. I was wrong, so they proved me wrong on that one. I think they're going to do the same thing on this one. So I think I like the Islanders as an upset in this one against Washington. For some reason, I think they're going to finally get the team the momentum since they got the Johnny Boychuk trade. So I'll say this: Islanders in 6 games. I believe that's going to be a 6-game series on that one. All right, my Boston Bruins versus the Carolina Hurricanes. The rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals from last year. Now they meet up in the first round in the playoffs. This is going to be a good one. I think this is going to be a rematch we're going to see. Even though my Bruins stepped it up from the big, really that they needed to. And they got the game winner in double overtime with Patrice Bergeron. Pasternak stepped up too. And Tuukka Rask finally get that momentum he's looking for. And that's another thing too. Halak. I think if Halak can step up in this one, this could be a double whammy in the playoffs for them. That's the key on that one. Which reminds me. This was from a few years ago. I didn't show it to everybody. Halak and when he was an Islander, so it was pretty cool on that one. This was a gift I got from one of my birthdays a few years ago when he was with the Islanders at the time. So, hey, what do you know? Now he's a Bruin, so it's pretty cool. So, anyways, if they can get the goaltending to step up in this one, I think the Bruins are going to take it. But Carolina's not going to give up without a fight because they have one of the best goaltenders in the league as well. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Carolina had the best goaltending in the East this year, if I'm not mistaken correctly. But we'll see how that one's go. But I think the way this is going to go, this is going to be they're going to go with a 7-game series. But the best thing about the Bruins they won that game 1. If they didn't win that game 1, they would have been in trouble on that one. But now they did. I think the Bruins are going to take it. But I think that's going to be a 7-game series on that one. And that's the key for the Bruins, too. They're not number 1 now. They're number 4 in this one. Since the last few times they got the home ice advantage, went to the Stanley Cup Finals, go deep in the playoffs, they lost in the finals on that one. So this could be a good stepping stone on that one. And I believe the last few times they won it, I believe they were 3-4 or something like that. Because I know when the first time I won it in 2011, and for 39 years, they number 3 in this one. I think they were number 4 or something like that, in 72 or something like that, or at least something like that. So weird connection and things like that. So, and things like that. And every time they get the home ice, I'm saying, then they lose in the finals. But if they go to the finals, they don't have home ice, they have a chance to win it. So that's a big step up for the Bruins on that if they go far on that one. So we'll see how that one goes. But I'm not gonna lie. I think they're gonna win this series. But I think what I'm feeling on this one, I think Colorado from the Western side can make a deep run in the playoffs. So maybe that's an early prediction that Colorado's going to go to win the West, and I'm thinking my Bruins can step up too, but they have to work on their potential on the ice. Definitely get some swagger moving on the goaltending. So if they can do that, they can go make a deep run. But I don't know, we'll have to wait. But I think I like, to be honest with you, I like Philadelphia going in the East. So we'll see how that one goes out. I'm going to be rooting for my Bruins in a heartbeat. We'll see how that one goes. That will wrap up my first round of the playoffs coming from the NHL. I'm going to definitely be back coming real soon. I'm giving you my NFL early predictions, if possibility, if there's a season. I'm still going to do it anyways. But before I go, once again, I'm going to keep doing this until this pandemic's over. Sorry, let me get my straight out for this. This is my bandana. I've been walking around in public in this. So please wear a face covering. It will help save lives. I don't want anyone getting diagnosed with the coronavirus. Please be safe out there. Hope you guys are safe and healthy. And until then, once again, please wear a face covering when you go outside. Please. Just for safekeeping for everybody. I don't care where you're from, just please. I don't care if you don't like wearing a mask or not. I'm not a fan of it either, but you know what? I'm going to keep everybody safe. Because that's what I'm going to do. Let's stop this coronavirus thing together. But until then, please everyone, please stay safe and healthy. Until then, this is Andrew Warren saying, rock out.